Richard, the Baltimore Ravens. Let's take it to Baltimore. Cleveland pulls off a massive win, division win. This Baltimore team started off immediately. Pick six, touchdown. Within 5 minutes of the game, it's 14-0. And they'll go, here we go again. Baltimore's going to run away with this thing in convincing fashion. No. Cleveland, 6-3. This defense is legitimate. They got a good squad. I mean, Baltimore did their things, putting up 31 points. But, Richard, how does Baltimore lose this game? Because everything looked like it was going in their direction, and Cleveland just kept scrapping.
Mitchell, these are two of the best defenses in the National Football League coming in, and that's points per game, that's yards, that's passing yards, rushing yards. And these offenses just found a way. Deshaun Watson struggled a lot of the game to the point where there was a time P.J. Walker was warming up on the sidelines, and there was grumblings on Twitter of people calling for P.J. Walker to come in the game. But Jerome Ford ran the ball really well. Amari Cooper continues his very, very solid season as the number one receiver on this team. Myles Garrett, a sack and a half. Greg Newsome with a crucial clutch pick six. This game Cleveland could have got away early in this game. I mean, they could have got away before this time because they had the time where the Ravens were in the red zone and they kept giving them penalty first downs after they got the stops, three and out, and kept giving them first downs. We talked about that. And then they eventually get the ball in the end zone, but Cleveland just keeps fighting. That defense just kept making plays. They stayed in it, and they found a way to win. And we've been talking about Lamar Jackson being an MVP candidate. But he can't have a game like this where he only has 13 completions for 223 yards, a touchdown, but those two costly interceptions. We talked about OBJ. OBJ had the 40-yard catch and run touchdown where it looked like everything was going Baltimore's way. This is the team that is going to do big things in the playoffs. And the Browns found a way to come back and win this ball game. And it's cool to see. You know, this is something the Cleveland fans deserve. This division is going to be a dogfight because we have the Baltimore Ravens this Thursday in Baltimore playing the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be another dogfight. Both teams need this win, and I can't wait for it.
Well, you deserve it too, Richard. You had to go to Chicago and endure the Carolina Panthers-Bears game. You guys deserve this one. But you hit the nail on the head with this Browns team. They overcame adversity after adversity in this game. First possession of the game, pick six. You know, then when they finally are looking like they're tying the game up with friend of the program, Greg Newsome, pick six, they missed the PAT. You know, so it's like, oh my God, are they just not going to be able to pull this off? Is this just what Baltimore is? They're good and they're lucky. Like, this is crazy. And then sure as hell, the Browns came back. Huge statement win for this team. Going and playing at home against the Steelers next week. That is going to be a very, very big test for Cleveland. We'll see who comes out victorious in that one.
Something magical happens when the third quarter ends and the fourth quarter begins. The energy changes. The fourth quarter is where games are won, where champions are made. And in business, it's where sales teams become legends. That's why HubSpot built Sales Hub, to give sales reps the deal-making tools they need to win in Q4 and close the year strong. Sales Hub's prospecting workspace organizes your schedule, goals, and to-do list in one place to save your team precious fourth quarter time. Smart sequences help sales reps close deals faster than ever. With an easy-to-use management tool, reps can find, track, and close deals all in one place. Plus, AI forecasting helps you accurately predict future success, which means less hoping for deals and more crushing targets. Put your sales team on the fast track to winning Q4 with Sales Hub. Learn more at HubSpot.com/sales.
Let's go to a whole different continent here. We're going to take it across the pond. New England against the Indianapolis Colts this morning. I always feel bad. Was this game in the UK? I always feel bad for the
It was
fan
in
base
Germany, Mitchell. Even worse.
It was in Germany. I feel bad for the folks in Germany that they had to watch a game like this. And I feel bad that the NFL booked the New England Patriots out there because I'm sure these fans are fired up to be watching these games, but I can't think of many people that would want to go see the Colts play the Patriots right now, especially with the Patriots playing how they are. And sure as shit, they scored 6 points. I mean, Was the German fan base booing the Patriots at this point? I mean, are they getting booed overseas, Rich?
I have no idea, Mitchell, but they should have been. They should be booed. 2-8 is the worst start for the Patriots since Bill Belichick's first year in 2000. Mitchell, again and again, you just keep showing this isn't, is it the coach, is it the players? It doesn't matter. This is Bill Belichick. You never expect this. It's great coaches you don't expect these kind of seasons from. When you're the greatest coach of all time, Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season, Mitchell. Not a 2-8 season, right. Mitchell. A losing season in general in his entire 17-year NFL career as a head coach. And we don't give him the kind of credit because Belichick had Tom Brady and Belichick won these Super Bowls with Tom Brady. But if you just judge it without Tom Brady, it's a different kind of conversation. And that's why people are saying, is his seat getting hot? It's not. He just got signed for an extension. They announced it. He was signed for an extension by the New England Patriots. I think they feel comfortable going forward with him. That is what it is. There was grumblings that he'll get fired if they don't beat on the way back, if they don't beat the Indianapolis Colts. Well, they didn't beat the Indianapolis Colts, and he's not getting fired because of the success he's had with this program, because of the success he's had over the last 2 decades. So people need to stop that. That needs to stop. But there needs to be a fix, and there needs to be some kind of accountability. You just can't keep saying, Bill Belichick is the greatest, and he's above reproach and above criticism because, what do you say? The team is 2-8. They're 2-8. They don't look well coached. You see the clip of Bill O'Brien going off on Mac Jones. You bench Mac Jones. Bailey Zappi comes in and doesn't do much better, throws an interception, forces the ball in there. They ran the ball pretty good, but at the end of the day, you got beat by a team that played really good defense. Rodney Thomas and Julian Blackmon both had interception, 3 sacks for Dayo Adian. I knew I was going to mess this up. Odiembo?
Odiembo. Yes, sir.
Odiembo.
That's a big...
There we go. Michael Pittman Jr. had a solid game, and they lost to Gardner Minshew, who didn't throw for a touchdown. The lowest scoring game in the NFL this season. First time the Colts have scored less than 20 points this season, but I'm sure they don't mind because they won the game. So what do you make of this, Mitchell? I don't make much of it. The Colts were a better team. They surpassed their win total from 2022, and they're doing fine. But the New England Patriots have a lot of questions to answer, but one of them isn't whether Bill Belichick is getting fired or not, because he's not.
Yeah, New England's one of those teams, when you go up a field goal, you feel comfortable that you're going to win the game. And there's not a whole lot of other teams in the league that are like that. That just kind of goes to show how they've been. And you touched on Tom Brady and his history there. Richard, in 20 seasons with Tom Brady at the helm in New England, the Patriots lost 66 games. That's an average of 3.3 games a season. Since he's left, they've lost 33 games. That is... I respect the fact. I respect the fact of Coach Belichick being involved in that and leading this team to historical, win after win after win, Super Bowl after Super Bowl. But questions are abound right now, to say the least. New England, if there is a hot seat with their coaching staff, they might want to look elsewhere. I know that you said that they've just signed him to an extension, but it's only a contract, right, Richard?